We should be live. Audio should be working. Is audio working? Yep, great. I guess I'm just gonna drift around again. I got nothing else to do in this game. Everything is completed. I mean, we can focus on like doing like the freaking bad stuff. We can spend 1 million on the estate if we want to. On 10,000 speed skills of any grade in Horizon play events. I think what I'm gonna do is drift around and see how many people join in, then I'll start doing spec racing, I guess. Welcome in, Naveen. Buddy, this time I am not gonna hear any sorries. Just because you are doing those things doesn't mean that you forget that you're a human. And it stands for everybody. When somebody gives me an excuse like this, just makes me even more mad. That is no reason to be a bitch in somebody's chat. Tune on the sky, yes, edit, and welcome to the stream. Let me share you the tune code. There you go. I have blocked you on Xbox, so no, I cannot invite you. Not anymore. Hi, John. Welcome to the stream. Any tips for drifting with it? Just practice. Recommend for drifting. I have made a drifting tutorial, so you should check that out if you need any help while being a beginner. This is definitely for more people who understand how to control at high speeds. With same practice runs? Alright, alright. Oh, let's prove you wrong. This is a DB11 which is stock. An A-class 676 or 9, whatever it was. So before you jump the guns of having a good tune, yeah, a tune definitely helps. But still knowing how to brake, when to brake, and holding angles, that's what is drifting all about. I appreciate that, Sean. Of course, I can't keep these drifts connected with a low horsepower car. And that's what the difference between a tuned vehicle and a stock vehicle. But this is a rear wheel drive stock. And it drifts perfectly fine. This car is actually really nice for drifting, damn. Anyways, back to a drift tune. Hi Perry, welcome to the stream. Guess who's back? Perry. Back. Anyways, other than that, welcome to the stream, Caspo. Good tune. I don't do racing and stuff. And that car is not for drifting.
You've arrived at your destination.
Of course, there was an NPC on oncoming lane. I had a feeling as well. I put my hand on the keyboard, but it was too late. Yeah, don't push your luck, buddy. Mouse steering, nope. Welcome to the stream, Switch. I kinda hate mouse steering. They have it in freaking Fortnite and just no thank you. Holy reverse entry. Loyal Perry, good job. Don't know why I did that. Using it on here, nope. I know I will suck. Also, I don't have that much disk space either. Perry, I have a question for you. Sure. Is being drunk a good enough reason as an excuse for a person to be a bitch? Not exactly. So I think I'm gonna keep him blocked from from Xbox, because I still haven't figured out how to ban someone from YouTube. Who? Simran Singh in YouTube chat. Because I have won 3-4 times in the previous stream, and there's limits to things. I'm usually very chill about everything, but when you go ahead and straight up attack me, there are limits. I'm playing for Zen 6, that's nice. What did he do? Bro was at the end of the stream saying that I should quit YouTube. And I was like, no, I have had enough of it. I'm not a bitch. Well, then act like it. Ban this weirdo. I did block him from Xbox, so he can't join me anymore. But if being drunk on beers gives you enough reason to be a bitch, then you're not a human. Let's just say that. If alcohol is controlling your decisions, then you're a weak ass man. Who said that again? Just the last. If you go onto YouTube chat, the one with name Simran Singh. I haven't blocked them. I timed them out, but now that I've started a new stream, they got untimed out. I was drinking with my friends is again not an excuse to be a bitch. And if you're handing your control to freaking alcohol, then you are weak. Either know your limits to the fact where you know that you can drink this much alcohol and still control your brain, or quit it, or become more enduring towards alcohol. Because nobody's forcing you. I'm from India. No point of arguing, I know. But the thing is, if I can get through to him and help him become a better person, then fine. But yeah, I'm not arguing. It was a party. Again, I'm not asking for an excuse. Be man enough to accept that you made a mistake and not do it again. But you will have to go through the consequences, and yes, you will remain blocked on my Xbox. It's as simple as that. And if you want to be a crybaby for that, then you can be a crybaby in someone else's stream. Twitch mid partying, I know, right? That's what was my initial thought, but I was like, you know what, let's just help him. People get lost. It's alright, he's only 19. At least he claims to be 19, I don't think he is. But even if he is, alright, we understand. People make mistakes. We are here to help you out. I'm not here to like disrespect you or anything, but if you are gonna disrespect me, then there are different consequences. Lavendia, I appreciate that. For me, it would be a lot tougher to drift on the mouse steering input switch. It all comes down to how much a person has spent time on each thing. So, what may be easier for you may not be easier for me, and what's easier for me may not be easy for you. That's how humans have been since the start, and that's what makes us different as well. Thank you, Perry. That is the most adorable thing that I've heard in my life. Not even my ex could match this intimacy. I'm missing. Nothing else from you. You're welcome. India is so cool. I mean, North India, yeah. Because temperature is. But it's actually a lot more humid. Yeah, this car is all wheel drive. And welcome to the stream, Chronic. I can't even throw a 360 without crashing into anything. I am washed. Perry. This guy is claiming that he drives a Lamborghini and a BMW M4 and is out here watching a teenager stream. and being sad that I blocked him from Xbox. Hi, Shirtless. Shirtless, welcome to the stream. I think you have been here before. Power sliding, I guess, yeah. Indians don't wash? Alright, buddy. I still wouldn't shake hands with you if I met you IRL, just so you know. Is that gonna connect to the highway? No. That was a decent one. You're welcome. It does connect to the highway. Wait, never mind. Why are so many roads connecting to the damn highway? How many points do I have? The skill score or what? And yeah, I just noticed that I'm 1.5 million here. Hi Panther, welcome to the stream. How was the guests? How was the interaction? If they left you with $100, then happy. Hi T-Pose. Do you know how many DT there is? What do you mean by DT? Tomorrow. Okay, well, the time zones are different, Panther, so... Together with Doofenshmirtz. First of all, if you would see me IRL, you wouldn't even think that I'm Indian. Hi, watching. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Beans and rice. Hi, T-Pose. Drift tracks. I've only tried out one that's like really good. For face reveal, I think we agreed at 5,000 subscribers or followers, whatever happens first. I lost the freaking skill chain. I have a wheel, Kev. But what would me being on a wheel do? Definitely think I like rice and beans. I do. By mouse and keyboard, because playing on a keyboard and mouse is it's easier obviously, but it's a lot more on the unique side. Many people play it on a controller and a wheel already. I wanted something unique as a content creator, so I went with the keyboard and mouse. Damn good on the keyboard, I appreciate that. Won't be unnoticeable, buddy. I have a really nice perfume. Pay food like Indian. Rajma chawal. Which Forza game has the best drifting? Forza Horizon 6. I can drift any car in this game. Like, each car now actually wants to drift, unlike in previous titles. They would just mostly spin out. Like, it required a lot more control. This time it actually feels like you're drifting something, except of just Yes, I do remember you are gaming. Welcome to stream. Every time bro comes in and his first line is, "Hey bro, remember me." Perry, read Simran's chat and and tell me how is he a 19-year-old? The way he texts legit sounds like an 8-year-old's. How many beans I can drift? 0. Unfortunately, I'm not Asian enough to do that. I wish I was. Chole chawal? Chole chawal is great as well. Wait, which ones though? Do you like the bigger chole or like the smaller one? I think bigger ones are the white chole and the smaller ones are like black chole. Which ones do you like? Because I personally like the black chole. Maybe he's just a bit cheat. Oh god. Which Forza has the best map? Forza 4. But if we include DLCs, then freaking Rally Adventure and Forza Horizon 5. That thing was so good for drifting. White one. I see. I like the black ones. Frick, I was not looking ahead. Slides instantly, this one. It does it effortlessly, but you also do need to have control on the car because this is quick. You will need to know your braking points, your hand braking points, and how much angle you need to give. Otherwise, this car is not for you. Yeah, you need to definitely be experienced. I literally have been saying that I do like rice and beans. Where is bro coming at me from? Does bro not understand English? Do you want me to tell it to you in Hindi? I have got freaking 2 8 years old in my chat. This one, this car. Yeah, Car X3 is really good. Me? No. I'm talking about T-Pose and Simran. Also, before YouTube strikes at me, why do I have children in the chat? It's not my fault, it's parents' fault. I'm not gonna caretake for children, alright? I have already made my stream not for kids. It's YouTube's fault. 1 million points, I just lost the score. That's nice, our gaming. Another million coming up, I'll try. Eight-year-old wondering how the heck Pikachu converted into Raichu. Yeah, these were the kinds of questions we had when we were children. Now these guys are just being dumb. Hi Journey, welcome to stream. I just got the Mazda MX-5 Miata Forza Edition, that's nice. What car do I have IRL? Hyundai Alcazar. Showed me the Mustang. Yeah, Mustang is great. I just have a lot more time on the freaking Supra. Now that I have completed the car collection in this game, I do kind of miss Bugattis. Having a Hello Kitty Bugatti Divo would definitely fix me. Hybrid car? Uh, let's see. In Ferrari, I think for the freaking yeah, the Stradale is an hybrid car. I think drift battles, not really. I'm only good at freehand drifting, not like zone stuff, professionalism and stuff. I'm pretty sure this car is a hybrid, yeah. Yeah, Porsche has got Bugatti now. Like, they bought most of the shares. We are also missing the Porsche Panamera Turbo. So I can't wait to have that vehicle. Was driving fast. That's what the point is of Bugatti. I'm pretty sure they will add the bolide in this game, which is, I believe, the first time it's ever going to be in a Forza game, except Motorsports. GT3 RS Endgame, yes. Get a controller. I have a wheel as well. You know what cracked how to make you drift not any car? What do you mean, Panther? Aston Martin Valkyrie? Valkyrie? Wait. This is going to be a little dumb, but let's... This game needs procs when nearby players would be crazy. I have no idea what you mean by that. Okay, it's actually not that bad. It can drift. Holy, I forgot the interior was like this. Yeah, it just instantly likes to grip like a freaking forward wheel drive. Bro doesn't need a controller. Exactly. Do I have a girlfriend? I'll make a your mom joke then and then Bill start crying. I'm not gonna drift a Porsche. Fine. Which one? Which one? Panther, which one? It's a tracker. I mean, I can drift it, but it's obviously not for drifting. It can make 90-degree turns and basic turns, but it's not gonna do something crazy like an actual drift-tuned vehicle. .911 Carrera. Is it even in the game? I have the Carrera RS. I guess that's fine. You know a car I can drift? Go for it. This is stock, by the way. Hi, Critical. Welcome to the stream. Mission R would be really easy because it has a quick acceleration because it's an electric car. Carrera S. Okay. This one. That's really easy. Try a forward wheel car. I have already drifted forward wheel drive cars. Hi, learning spree. Welcome to the stream. Do the mission hour. I'll do it after this one. I'll do the GT3 RS after this one as well. Don't worry. See, it can drift. Try your tunes. Nope. Look, it can also do a no hand 360. Never mind. Close. Needed more speed. But it can do 360. There we go. Alright. Let's jump into the mission R real quick. Then we'll do the GT3 RS. Forza Horizon Super Duty, which says Big Daddy. Yeah, it's a Porsche. I haven't tuned it. This is untuned. I'm not gonna tune any Porsches. Only one Porsche is tuned. That's about it. All of the drifting that I'm doing is stock. That kind of was stinking because of the freaking downforce this car has. Yeah, this car is just for track. It's not gonna drift super crazy. But does this car look so good? Like, yeah, this is all this car can do, but it always just tries to go straight. So you can do like stuff like this, maybe. I have already done that. Let me jump into 911 GT3 RS. What's up, Pantho? Yeah, GT3 RS is really cute, I would say. It's definitely one of the flagships of Porsche. Do a wheelie? No. You wanna cruise? I'll show you cruising. Wait. Go into interior. Subaru, what about it? I was not looking at the screen. I am throwing. Alright, bye-bye, Critical. Can't drift to save my life. How is this fun? I have a wheel and this is definitely a lot more easier to use. Not everyone has the energy after an entire day of working to sit on a freaking wheel. Like just straight, no, exactly. Alright, enough recommendations. I'm losing viewers. Let me drift around. No, but we did talk. Like, messaged. And tomorrow I'm gonna be out the entire day. Second favorite drifting car, maybe in some time. With her? What do you mean? The entire day with her? What do you mean? We talked for like 5 minutes just telling that. Like, she messaged me like she won't be coming to gym today, and I was like, uh, today is not my gym day. And she was like, okay, cool. And I mentioned that I'm not gonna come tomorrow as well because job. And I guess she will come tomorrow because she missed to come on Tuesday, and she was gonna fill the day by coming today. But she got some work, so she would probably come tomorrow. But I'm gonna see her on Monday now. But I'll probably message her tomorrow. Tell us her name now. Yeah, I do. I literally a day ago bought a Seracosa compression. Why am I gonna tell her name? Million coming up? I don't think so, buddy. I will definitely crash. I'd stream to talk with people. I mean, she knows that I'm a streamer, but she doesn't know my name on YouTube, and I don't really care to be honest, because yeah, I don't, I generally do. As long as another person is not like coming in between my things that are kind of improving me, I'm fine with it. But if you are coming in between, then it's a little bit. Uh, I said Akosa. Maybe once I am monetized. How did I lose the freaking skill streak? Maybe once I'm monetized, I'll start streaming other games like Saracosa and F1. Into cars too, then it will set a perfect match. I haven't asked her yet. Like, we just talk about random things. Like, yesterday we started talking about dance, and we ended up talking about ice cream for like half an hour. I don't know how we went from dancing to ice cream, but it was really fun. Like, I was telling her, when I was like a kid and my grandmother used to live with me, in one of like the years in June, I would daily ask my grandmother for 30 rupees and go out and have this specific ice cream. And uh, we then just started talking about ice cream. Yeah, I have donations set up on Twitch. Like, we were there is this company in India, I don't know if it's outside, called Quality Walls, and they like serve an ice cream sandwich for 30 rupees, and it used to be a lot bigger, and the thing about it was that it was half chocolate and half vanilla, with of course being a cookie, uh, and it was a really great size as well. Also, it had like engravings of a few drawings on it, but now they like the quantity got a lot lesser and they stopped with the engravings. And we were just discussing how they kind of played a big part in my life. Tune code, wait. Daisy, I did. I think I like the game Scum better than Daisy. I think Scum is on sale for like $10 to $12. So look into that. It's a really good game. You're welcome, Razi. Daisy Better. Have you even tried Scum? Where did that come from? Yeah, it happens. They randomly just start talking about the most embarrassing things that you did as in your childhood. And you just stand there and be like, can we stop? Can you stop this? Please. Daisy Better. Have you tried Scum? But he hasn't even tried Scum. Alright, Perry. Smooth, I appreciate that. Smooth like butter, like a criminal. I can't afford the rest of the song. Shifting gears, I'm not. This car goes 220 kilometers an hour on first gear. I don't need to use gears. Can't start like a Minecraft series. I have played Minecraft way too much. I don't even have it downloaded at the moment. ABS off? No, ABS is on. I can turn it off though. It doesn't make that much of a difference. I mean, it does obviously, but it's not gonna impact that much. Creative? No, I will start a hardcore world if I do even, but like committing to a hardcore world again is like, if you guys would watch, then yeah, sure. Favorite game is No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky and Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Those two games are perfect in my eyes. Also, welcome to the stream. I am so glad I didn't crash there. Ooh. Thanks for the follow, bro. Moment.
2300
Game, this is Forza Horizon 6. I'm from India, Razi. Also, Labo, thanks for the follow as well. I don't know why I didn't announce. Yep, I have no idea why I didn't announce. Sim racing on keyboard. This isn't sim racing. This is arcade. I cannot sim race on a freaking keyboard. I don't want to torture myself through that. I have a G29 and a Moza R3 for that. I just do drifting in Forza Horizon 6 as my unique selling point. But any other game that is like professional, no thank you. I will use my G29. Last time, I'll tell you about my hardcore world. Before this PC, I had like an i5 4th generation with Intel HD 4400 graphics with 4 GB DDR3 RAM. I had a 6,000 days world, I think, hardcore, no cheating done. Everything was done by myself. I was working on a giant dragon skull as my base. And because that PC was super weak, I was grinding out magma blocks so that I could make a freaking gold farm in Nether. I think it was like 1.18 time. And because the chunks didn't load in fast enough, I crashed into a damn wall in the Nether and I lost all of the world. Because I crashed into the freaking... Oh, I haven't played survival ever since. Different from my understand. Yeah, that's why I am playing on a keyboard. No assist drifting on a damn keyboard. What more could you want? You know what? Let's turn off freaking ABS as well. Who? That's assisted. There we go. Drift build code. Here you go. Right. I lost it because I was building a N city and flying with an Elytra, but I forgot to check my health of Elytra and straight fell into void. You don't know how many times I check before I take flight. Why I can download that tune and install? Do you have this car, the Toyota Formula Drift Edition? Because you can only apply it to this one. Yeah, this is the Formula Drift one. That's why I wrote Toyota FD. Not a single traffic light. Welcome in. Break, break. Why all complain about taking a new keyboard? Yeah, it is a good looking keyboard, but this is a membrane keyboard. I do want something like Karimi. That sounds wrong. But I will get a new keyboard, don't worry. Alright, Naveen. You can buy it from the auto show for about 180,000 credits. Somewhat, yeah. The next PC build that I do would be a white with ice blue, so something along the lines. I'm gonna get the all IF75, I think. But again, the thing is, this keyboard works perfectly fine. So buying that would be just for, well, fun. So I will wait on it before I make that purchase because there are definitely a lot more things that are more important. Try CarX Drift, yeah, I do have it. I also have the CarX Drift 2 playtest. It's just optional, exactly. Unless like I get donated enough or something. I will just have to wait and save up. Because Steam Summer Sale is going on and I want to buy a few more games right now. CarX Drift Racing is alright. I mean, for the price, it gives you what you want. Aceracosa is definitely the most superior thing. Supra from Fast and Furious, yep. Welcome in blog, how's it going? I crashed every possible wall. Alright, Scott. Ooh, that's amazing, Panther. But you don't have to. Hi, Ura, welcome to the stream, how's it going? Yeah, Aceracosa and Aceracosa Competizione, whatever it's pronounced, is really cheap at the moment. Yep, everything is amazing. I have still been thinking about the conversation I had with her yesterday and still randomly smiling throughout the day because of it. Alright, Panther, thanks for being here. Never played that. Aceracosa is really fun. Donut reminds me, I don't know if you know because you're obviously clearly in the United States, but we have this company here called Bingo, which serves like snacks and stuff. And I saw on Instagram that they were like they started serving churros with like a chocolate dip. Now, I have obviously eaten churros before, like hot and fresh, amazing flavor. Now, obviously these are packaged, so they won't be like hot and stuff. I don't really know what I expected, but they were not bad, but they weren't like something that would be like, yeah, I would have them again. Like the only thing that made it enjoyable was the actual cinnamon and the chocolate. But other than that, the freaking thing felt like it was cooked in bad oil. Having a convo with your crush, yes. I'm gonna message her tomorrow. Maybe, just maybe go on an ice cream date. Suggestions about mods? What I'll recommend is buy the game and also buy the Nürburgring and the Porsche Pack 1, 2, and 3. I think the game's total costing should come around 500 to 600 rupees. But those those 4 DLCs are definitely some DLCs that you will require. But for mods, I just use the base thing actually, so can't really say. But do install Content Manager, that should help you out a lot. Other than that, the last time we did talk yesterday, I did. How do I say it? Offer or like I did say to her, I guess, yeah, that whenever she is free, I would take her to my store. So let's see if I can get any revert back on those things because she did say sure. But obviously, F1 is like something like she was really interested in it. But let's see. It will be a really fun experience. Sadly, there's not like anything good there to eat. There is a mall nearby. God, I'm taking it way too much as a date. Everything goes well with her. Yeah, so far so good. It's definitely one of those hard work pays off kind of things because after my last relationship, I did realize I don't want the whole inconsistency and stuff. So, yeah, being a lot more consistent with my life, treating myself the way that I wanted to be treated, I can see that life coming through. So until I radiate the same energy that I have right now, of being a lot more happier and stuff, things are definitely gonna go great. And even if it doesn't, I think I have enough energy to be happy, which I think matters a lot more. Hi Vedant, welcome to stream. How's it going? For the Supra, I think so. I think I got it for 180. Don't remember though. Yeah, you do learn a lot from experiences. Mistakes is what has made me. Mistakes and oh okay, yeah. Actually the opportunity to make mistakes is what has shaped me. Because oftentimes people don't get the option to make mistakes. I think being given the option to be able to make mistakes, being that free, definitely has its perks. Transparent RGB controller. I don't like transparent ones. I have this one. It looks so good. She got married before 4 months ago. What do you mean, Vedant? I've started also believing in something called love is not earned, love is always deserved, and I think that is what I'm gonna follow my life with. Because, yeah, again, last relationship was just a whole earning thing. 3 years relationship. I'm so sorry, Vedant. That happened with one of my friends as well. Like their relationship was going perfect as well, but they knew their families wouldn't agree, so they had to end it. Man, I wish India was a lot open-minded in these things. What she do? It's not about what she did. It's about what I allowed her to do. I think that's what the issue was, because I was very weak and I let the disrespect come through. So at the end, it's my fault. I should have been strong enough to move if something wasn't right. I shouldn't have been scared, so I think whatever happened, I kind of deserved it. I got a lot to learn as well. I got a lot to share out of it as well, to help others out if they are going through the same thing. But I can only tell you, doing it is up to you. I can only tell you what's good and bad. Doing it is up to you. Straight as Xeon, that's nice. Saw in her eyes when she was leaving me, yeah, you kind of get that feeling. Even I had got a very strong feeling. Like when we broke up for the first time, I legit, I think 2-3 hours later, called my friends and I was like, I don't feel like it's going great. And legit, we broke up 3 days after. And yeah, you can genuinely start telling when something's not feeling great. In that situation, there is no one, yeah. I think one of those things that hurt the most is knowing that you will be alone for a long time. But the thing that helped me get through that feeling was the movie Life of Pi. And just knowing that in the end it does always get better. I like that movie, yeah, it's amazing. It helped me understand God, because at this point, God for people here has become a business. But people complain that God is testing them and stuff, and like they should be chill and stuff. But I'm actually really grateful that God is actually testing me. seeing how much endurance I have and stuff. Because the goals that I have in life, that is what he has, the experiences that I'm going through are shaping me for. So I'm really grateful. Tune is crazy. Yep, I got 3 stars on all the drift zones because of this. Next one, I did end the stream. This is a new stream, but welcome to stream. God is always with us for sure. Yep. Even if you make mistakes, maybe a human will not give you the chance back, but God will always. And I'm not saying go ahead and do bad things. But you will always have the chance to make things right. And if you don't, then it's not the end. Hi, Think. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Also, by making things right, I'm not talking about that you would get back with the person or anything. You will just come to accept that the thing is like this, and you will start moving on with your life for the person you are. You will start appreciating yourself for the person you are, for the things that you went through, and just focus on where you can do better. FH6 is crashing. Yeah, you did message me about it on my stream comments, but that issue is not happening with me. So maybe lower down a few graphic stuff. Start to play it crashed. How much RAM do you have? All the time with that graphic. I mean, probably do lower it, see if that helps, but if it crashes again, then I think it's just an internal problem. So what you need to do is verify the game files. Maybe that would help. Never crash like now. Yeah, it has happened with me as well, but it has been a lot stable now. Reinstalled? It shouldn't do that then. And that's crazy that you reinstalled the 170 gigabytes. Also, not related to tech, but your life can sometimes feel like stuck in a loop. Legit, like 7-8 months ago, I was like stuck in the loop of why not her? And then I was like why not her? By what I mean is, why couldn't she be the right person? And then I read something that everyone is looking for the right person and nobody's trying to be the right person. And then I also understood the whole thing about you attract what you treat yourself as, and that also helped me out a lot. And there is this book that I read, which is called Being Happy. I read it first in 7th grade, then I read it again in 10th. I read it again in 11th, and I read it after my breakup as well. The first chapter in that book is called Parents. And God, even when you are like obvious about a pattern that is going into your life, It took me, I think, like 4 years to get rid of this pattern of me accepting inconsistent love. 4 to 5 years. So, and I knew that it was a pattern, and it still took me that long. But psychology is like super crazy. You're controlling your own mind to be your friend is like really tough. But when you do it, when you figure out things, life becomes so much simpler. For just a second, I haven't been like that. Uh, thankfully. I mean, I know the first 3 months were great and all, but that's the honeymoon phase as well, so can't really say anything about it. Everything seems to be those perfect ass fairy tale moments. Then the illusion breaks, and you just I have to accept the person for who they are. And I thought that would make things work a lot, but no, it doesn't. They both need to be at a maturity level, which obviously we weren't. I'm not saying that I was way too mature or she was way less mature or anything. I'm not attacking anyone. But yeah, there needs to be a maturity level that you both need to be at, which was not present. What you see in movies and IRL, buddy, trust me, when I entered college, I was like, I would live the life of math era hero. I am living that a little bit. Because obviously I know how to race and stuff. But I'm not like down bad crazy and kind of like Varun Dhawan, obviously, because again, it was a movie and stuff. But I do have my fun. Not like Devdas. I just make uncomfortable jokes. Like legit, all four of the girls have said to me the only reason that they listen to my bullshit and are like friends with me is because I can be very serious as well, and I have a lot of experience in things, and of course I'm great with tech. But obviously that's their way of saying that they are just messing with me because they don't have any other comeback for things that I say. But but it's fun, you know. Will tell you something, go for it. This car is crazy, I know, right? I'll show you something even more crazy, alright, with this car. You go into hack on when you have mastered the control of this car. And once you have become a legend like me in drifting, you can do shit like this. Now look at the accuracy, alright? Hi King, welcome to the stream. Three-star? I'm talking dominating the leaderboards. I have 409,000 score on this drift zone. And there's a lot more room for improvement. And this happened, that's crazy. I obviously don't like talk with all of them to just flirt and stuff. I just make funny jokes. That's it. I am like Michael Scott from The Office for them, making that's what she said jokes and stuff. Almost 400,000. What am I studying right now? Game design and animations. I'll tell you one of my experiences. Which one should I tell? Wait. Okay, this is the one that I remember on top of my head. So, I was sitting with one of my friends, right? And I was obviously listening to music. And the teacher had given us work to make a mood board. All right. Now she obviously sitting next to me was like, "Do the work, make a mood board. Do you not even know how to make a mood board?" To which I replied, "I know how to set the mood." She legit was speechless. Like you could see it on her face how much she wanted to slap me. And I was there laughing with this dumbass face that she started laughing as well. Join me, Sharazi. What's your in-game name? Ruin things with Venus, that sucks, but I hope you get the chance. I think I am doing a decent job at showing that I'm interested, but I don't really know. And to be honest, it's alright. I am naturally flirty and stuff. And it's great to be able to talk. I think that's only that thing that I care about right now. I don't really have the time to date and stuff either. Sent you a friend request, Razi. I mean, yeah, if I get into it, of course, I'll look after the responsibilities because, yes, I know how to handle stuff. But I don't have the energy for, like, understanding another person at the moment. Like, I would love to, but it's definitely going to take some time. Because my dad's Xbox broke because it has a system problem. That sucks. But welcome to the stream, Dark Anakin. Hopefully I can interest you in my gameplay. Vedant, I was telling Razi that I sent him the request. Like, there's this song called This Time by, I don't really know the singer's name, but yeah, I'm not afraid of love anymore for sure. So that's a nice thing, but I'm more of a slow friends to lover burn kind of person. I've always been like that. So It's going to be a while till.
Arrived at your destination.
All right, I've sent you an invite for the game. I'll legit tell you one thing. Uh, what I did recently with one of my friends was, you know how easy it is to make friends in childhood. Like you just walk up to a bunch of kids playing, like kids your age playing football or whatever sport they are playing. You go there and be like, yo, can I join? And then you see some of them doing, like, talking about some Pokemon or something like that, and then you go like, hey, I also like Pokemon, what's your favorite Pokemon? And then they go like Charizard, and then you go like, yo, me too, you're my best friend. That's how easy it was to make friends when you were a child, right? Now, growing older, obviously that's not how things work. Nobody cares about your favorite Pokemon. Very sad indeed. But anyways, uh, I told my friend the idea of doing this, and we just randomly asked each other questions and answered them like we were like 8 or 9 years old. It was really nice to be back in that innocence. It was really fun. Tokyo Drift, the instrumental version, yeah. Like legit, now I think before interacting with a person, like, do they look like the type of person that if I tried to talk with would swear at my face 4 times in a row? And that thought scares me. Hence the name, yep. From series? What do you mean? Oh. I was like, wait a minute. Something's missing, but no, I haven't.
You've arrived at your destination.
405. I wasn't even trying on that one. Damn, this is one of those streams like that has reached 5,000 views. That's been a while. Hi, Galax, and I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. That was the perfect angle. Hi Jason, welcome to the stream.
You've arrived at your destination.
406. I thought I was gonna beat my record, but never mind. Can't catch me. Yeah, I have way too many attempts on this drift zone. Welcome to the stream, Maggie. Hi, Aim. Welcome to the stream. How's it going?
You have arrived at your destination.
I'm doing great. I'm from India. All right, Razi, I think you should lead. I'll try to follow you. Not bad. Never mind. Can get better. I played football, then went to a calisthenics workout. Now my body hurts. But hey, that's a good pain, you know? It's going to help you improve. I'm ready whenever you are, dope. That's not the way, buddy. No, it's not. No, it is. Aim, trust me. See, the world works on pain, alright? No matter what you do, at the end, you will have pain. Now, it's up to you if you want pain that will help you improve or pain that will shut your entire life down. Another one of my analysis after my heartbreak. Both is good? Alright, buddy. Trust me, you would not want to be hurt by your REX 5090 falling out of your hand. Ready when you are. Yeah, exactly, aim. That's my point. Hey, look, a 5090. But hey, look, a broken 5090. This was a lot better of a run, but your run was not good. You missed so many turns. But it's alright, you'll get better.
Arrived at your destination.
You're still new to understanding the tune. Alright, let's do one more run, then I'm gonna end off the stream. All right. Thank you for joining me, Razi. It was definitely a lot more fun with you. At least you knew how angles and stuff work. But yeah, you'll get better. So yeah, definitely the most fun I have had tandeming so far. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. This is the point where I'll have to end off the stream because I have to be at work tomorrow. Will probably be out for the entire day, but let's see how it goes. Anyways, I'll see you all tomorrow. Until then, bye bye.